Good morning, Post-Pollock viewers. This is Dave Epstein from the Post-Pollock firm, Roseland, New Jersey. Today here to talk to you about clavicular, which, as I understand the word, means relating to the clavicle, meaning the collarbone. But it's not my collarbone. It's a streamer, like the pranksters, the social media influencers we've talked about so many times, some of whom are just fine, some of whom are morons, cruising our streets, doing whatever they do. This guy, he does all sorts of things. He's about his looks. He's about, we'll look at a few videos of him, but most recently, I'll let you see most recently. This is what he did. Watch this. Short video.
Start driving. Drive.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is he dead?
I don't know.
Hopefully.
Okay, folks, there's a real gem. Is he dead? Hopefully. So some guy was, I don't know what he was doing. He was laying on his car and he was videotaping him or something. Probably, maybe somebody doesn't like this guy. And I can understand already why people don't like this guy. But of course, he's got probably millions of followers and there's morons who, flock to another moron. But he ran the guy over. He literally ran him over. I can't tell if he hit the other car or what he did. And he swerves away and just keeps going and makes this snide comment. Is he dead? I hope so. I will tell you that's vehicular assault because you're not supposed to do that. If a guy won't get off your car, call the police. I don't know if under stand your ground states you're allowed to use your car to get somebody out of your way because you're afraid for your life. You don't look terribly afraid. You just look like arrogant and smug like a lot of these streaming social media or social influencers are. I still don't get what that, you get that job, an absurd title, but that's who he is. I don't know if he has been charged with this. I don't know what became of it, but he ran a guy over and he videotapes it. Everything's being videotaped. With these streamers, it's their nonstop, their whole lives we have to watch them. I don't have to watch them and I'm not going to except for my videos where I comment. So folks, just so you understand, this guy is a streamer. Somebody had to explain what that means and now I've seen it. I know what it means. Let's look at it this way. You heard of the orange is the new black. Streamer is the new prankster. It's these folks who just ride around or walk around and they're streaming constantly all day. I mean, I recently did a video, I don't know if it's going to air before this one, where we were talking about the dangers of social media. Well, it's also the dangers of the yo-yos who are behind some of it, like this guy. So it's just a problem. They're a nuisance, if not a menace. They're doing it while they're driving. They're doing it everywhere. You're sitting in a restaurant and there's some asshole sitting next to you streaming. And this sense of self-importance that supersedes the rights of everybody else. And the sad part is there are people who encourage this and allow these jerks to become monetized. Anyway, let's watch another video with this guy to give you a full idea of who he is and what he's about. By the way, one of the things the guy calls himself, or it refers to himself, he's a looks-maxing guy. And they explain that in this next news video where they're talking about his arrest.
Live streamer known for taking extreme measures on his looks, arrested in Fort Lauderdale.
The influencer facing a battery charge in Osceola County, he walked out of jail just a few hours ago. Local 10's Byron Tollefson is live with what we're learning about those charges. Byron.
Clavicular was let out of jail on bond this evening, but his legal troubles are far from over.
20-year-old Braden Peters, better known as Clavicular to millions of followers, not answering any questions as he walked out of BSO main jail Friday evening.
Do you have any comment on the charges against you?
The social media influencer, popular among mostly young men, for promoting looks-maxing, sometimes going to extremes in hopes of making themselves as attractive as possible, going as far as hitting their own facial bones with hammers. He's also claimed to have used crystal meth to try to stay skinny, often in front of the live stream camera. This time, he found himself posing for the mugshot camera. Fort Lauderdale police arresting Peters on a warrant out of Osceola County for misdemeanor battery. Last month, deputies say he instigated a fight between his girlfriend and a 19-year-old woman and posted it online to exploit them. Meanwhile, the Florida Fish and Wildlife Commission is investigating this video.
Sure.
showing Peters allegedly shooting an alligator in the Everglades. He hasn't been charged, but our crew saw FWC officers arrive at the jail Friday.
I think it's dead.
It's not clear if that was to talk with him.
His girlfriend is also facing a misdemeanor battery charge.
We found yet another social miscreant, folks. There's only so much that the society can take of these guys. Again, who follows this guy? I mean, what kind of morons? They say mostly men. Is he taking a hammer to your face to make yourself look better? He says he's using, what was it, meth to lose weight? This is insanity. Please, kids, find something more constructive to follow than this moron. I mean, he's, I don't know if he was charged for running the guy over. He should have been. It was vehicular assault. And at least in my opinion, it was. I don't know all the circumstances, but his callous response at the end was just priceless. Is he dead? I hope so. And it was also, by the way, leaving the scene of an accident. But this business about provoking, instigating a fight between his girlfriend and another girl, the business about shooting at an alligator, I guess what they're investigating is whether the alligator was dead beforehand. But, I don't know if you're allowed to just go fire a weapon, discharge a firearm without a hunting justification or something else, even in Florida. Either way, I hope they keep arresting this clown. I hope he eventually does some serious jail time, because this is not the kind of jerk you want to have walking around your streets and hitting people or being annoying. I mean, yeah, it's not a crime to be annoying, but people, have we had enough of this? In any event, folks, I hope you enjoyed the video, learned something from it. I will see you next time. Please hit like and subscribe. Please leave your comments. This is Dave Epstein signing off for the Post Pollock firm. Bye-bye.